everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel. Today I'm still in Brazil, another incredible juniper, grafted itoigawa. So today we're gonna style this tree and create a beautiful bonsai.
This beautiful juniper, grafted already itoigawa, is from the production of Francisco Correa. Francisco grows Formosana juniper for more than 20 years in the field, and after collecting and establish the tree, we grafted itoigawa, and now we can remove all the original foliage to start the way of this tree to become a beautiful bonsai. It's very important to clean all the dead wood and the live line very well before starting the selection of the vein and eventually choosing which part of the tree and the trunk to sacrifice to create dead wood. This material is very young for a bonsai, but we have to add maturity and age by selecting and creating dead wood to really donate good character to the future piece. We mark some shardy line, we remove bark, and we start creating dead wood, and a part that tend to be a little bit straight and with reverse taper. Francisco had the idea of using an electrical chainsaw, cut inside basically and removing wood to create a new design for the future dead wood that we can highlight using now manual tools and stretch the wood to create the look of a natural hole that was occurring by the tree breaking. This is a good idea to solve some of the problem of reverse taper in dead wood, and is pretty easy to execute. All the team is working hard to achieve the goal and create a beautiful dead wood. Thanks to the fibers that are very good on this type of material, especially because they are still green, it's possible to stretch them using pliers, using hammer and chisels to really break the fibers, create layers of dead wood that will resemble the natural old wood that we have into the Yamadori juniper, even if this tree is field grow. We use the chisel in some part where some branches during the growing part of their life twist, so we can highlight those movements by entering with chisels and removing parts. And these create a lot of twist, a lot of interaction between the fibers. And in the future, when this part will age, dry out, and create more hard wood, basically losing the thinner and softer superficial part of the fiber, they will look very, very natural and well done. We can even think about using the sandblasting machine in the future when the wood will dry out to really increase this aesthetic of the deadwood. This help to create a natural deadwood and also to have a strong deadwood that will preserve in time, especially because remember, these juniper are in Brazil where weather is pretty humid. Now that the work on the deadwood is on a good way, we can also start concentrating to the branches and basically protect all of the structure, trunk line and primary branches with raffia and tape to prepare for the first bending. On this step of the work, it's good to protect all the branches because we're gonna bend drastically some of the lines and we don't want to have breaking. So the raffia is very useful to protect the fibers of the living wood. In the meantime, we also use some fire to burn really quick the excess of fiber and start hardening a little bit the wood that will be worth even more on the next work we're gonna do on the tree. But for now, we are fine with this type of aesthetic and this type of work that is a good start to create a natural and nice deadwood on the tree. We wire all the structure, always thinking of the direction that we want to bend the branches. So I take care on doing that part, and then the guys from my school will take care of wiring all the branches of the tree and get everything wired until the tip so we can really position everything properly. And now we can start positioning the line of the trunk using a guide wire and consequentially all the branches starting from the lower one in the left, so the sashieda, that will define the overall direction of the entire composition, and after we can create the first canopy of the two. After that, we will concentrate on working on the second canopy, and at the end we're gonna do some nice touches to really mix the two canopy and create an overall composition to create our tree. Finally, the work is finished. I'm very happy about the transformation and so grateful that we work on a team and we did a great job. I hope you enjoy this video. See you at the next.